How was practice today?
It's good.
Yeah.
We didn't really get that many reps, like 2 drives, but it's all right.
Yeah, trying to stay fresh and not get too banged up. Is that kind of the?
And a lot of guys old, a lot older, so just trying to stay fresh. Yeah, that's the biggest part of getting out of camp healthy.
Yeah.
Especially what we seen last year. Just not trying to be nicked up and banged up.
You guys feel, pretty sharp at this point with that offensive line group, given the amount of experience you have together? How do you rate how you guys are playing right now?
I think we're playing good. The chemistry's there. We had a couple lack off days because some people didn't practice or other than that. But really, it's just the older guys bringing on the younger guys, trying to make sure we leave a nice mark on the team for next year.
Mm-hmm. How about that left tackle spot? Who's kind of showing out over there? What do you see from that position?
I like Vinley and Meach. Both of them are playing really good right now. It's really still it's not a set in stone thing. They still competing for that job, but they're both playing really good.
Mm-hmm. How important is your role as one of the experienced guys, or even across the board, to kind of make it easier for that position?
Just staying locked in, trying to understand offense the best I can right now. Well, I'm understanding it's just getting a bigger picture of why we running things and what type of plays we would run depending on the field position and things like that. So just understanding the offense as a whole, which it can help out with the left tackles and whoever else needs help.
Coach mentioned Ronnie Garza is one of the guys having a good camp. Is that surprising, being one of the younger guys?
Nah, he showed up last camp. I thought he was ready to go. It's just him getting the playbook, and now he's got a year under his book. He's understanding it more, so I was expecting him to play good. He's not the only one who's been playing good.
Yeah.
Luke's been showing up.
He mentioned him too.
Riggs, Caleb, all those boys coming along way more confident. You can see they understanding now. They pointing out the blitz and picking up things that they weren't doing last camp.
Can you talk about like the communication you guys have on the O-line when you're picking up that stuff and calling different protections out? That's probably one of the biggest things you guys do, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing we have to do is make sure we see everything coming or going, because we got a mobile quarterback, so if we're able to pick up that blitz, he's able to do what he does best. So honestly, it's just, how do I put it? I would say Maka's our general, but we're also not, we just as important as a general. We're just all helping each other out, being able to see that blitz. Okay, we've seen that before. Or a blitz that we haven't seen. If we stick to our rules, we can pick up that blitz. It's just making the game more simple.
Yeah.
Is the offense any different compared to last year? You guys got some new wrinkles, or how do you compare one season to the next?
I don't even look at it like that. I say last season was last season. We're fronting with new obstacles. We're trying to hurdle and stuff like that. So I wouldn't even look at it like that. Yes, it's going to be a lot similar because it's a lot of people that came back, but we're missing a lot, like Leroy and Spence. So now it can't be a let off, but it's gonna be different. It's because it's not those type of players. You know what I mean?
How do you set the expectations for the group given some of those changes? Do you feel like you're going to produce at just as high of a level, or what's kind of a reasonable expectation for this offense?
The expectation was set last year as a standard, so we're trying to live up to that standard, pass that standard, make it even higher. So really it's just meeting the standard. That's all it is, every day coming in, meeting that standard.
Did I see your guys' nickname is the 2-0 Hogs?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah, that's a bit, Ty came up, our GA, came up with that. And so we've been running with it. I liked it. I mean, it took us like 3 months to come up with the name, but we finally came up with one that stuck. Because we can't use UTSA Hogs, so 2-1 Hogs is a good thing. You seen the logo yet?
No, I haven't.
I think the logo, it's coming. The logo coming. It's coming.
Yeah. I'll be looking for it.
It's a nice little logo. But shout out to Ty, he came up with it.
Possible chance for any Harley Davidson dealerships for an NIL deal.
We looking for all the NIL deals. Whoever want to support the bigs, we up for it.
Yeah. How about some of the other guys on this offense? Has anybody kind of caught your eye, made some big leaps from last year? Anything that's impressed you?
My brother Isaiah's made a really big leap, and I'm very excited to see what he got this year. JT, Cephas, Zakari, Taki, all the receivers showing up. Trey Bradley, they all showing up. Dre, Carpenter, they all showing up. You know what I'm saying? These speeds are crazy right now. I mean, we missing Reek, but I mean, the speed's been crazy. Trey, the running back, showing up. Kevorian, who else? Ty showing up. Julon showing up. We got a lot of skill players that's ready to go. So it shouldn't be a let-off if anything does go wrong.
We haven't gotten a chance to see Trey yet, obviously, in a game situation at least. What does he kind of bring to the table for you guys, or what stands out about him?
He can read the offense. I mean, I can be blocking one way and he just reads off of us and makes it look way better. So he's going to be a great punch in the backfield for us.
So you returned a punt. Is that going to be your new secondary position?
Hey, maybe one day. I mean, I can catch it. I might fair catch, and I don't think I got the speed to get away from it.
You just bulldoze through them.
maybe one day.
You mentioned Vendley. He's one of the new guys. We hadn't seen much of him since he got here. What can you tell us about kind of what he does well?
Vendley's just a great human. Vendley is just one of those guys you need. Him and Maka they relate so much, but Vendley's just great to be around and powerful, just a big, powerful man. Hands are huge, and you just catch on every day. You see something different from Vendley. I mean, he hit like 15 at practice, which you don't expect that big of a man moving that fast. But it's every day him cutting off blocks. His recovery skills are elite, super elite. And he's only 19. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing all that.
Yeah.
And once he gets all that, and he puts all that together, he's gonna be one of those guys in the next conference.
Kim, what are your guys' expectations for this season as a team?
Honestly, just sticking to the path, winning games, and just staying with each other, I guess. I would say, I don't want to just put it out there and be like, but yeah, we keeping the standard and winning football games. That's all.
You're going up against this defensive line group every day. What sort of jumped out about those guys? Anybody who's caught your eye up front on their end?
The depth of the D-line is super crazy this year. This might be the deepest we've had at the D-line. The deepest. I mean, from new transfers, Booker, Joe got heavy hands. Zach Causey, Chase, B-Matt, B. Brown, CC. I mean, we should wreck heavy on that D-line. We should do our thing this year.
We just got to meet Joe for the first time, and it's not every day that you have a guy listed at 340. You can kind of move around the way he does. What is that matchup like for you as an offensive lineman?
I didn't even know Joe was 340, but 340, he don't move like a 340. I mean, when he put his hands on somebody, you can see on film that you're going to see in the game. Come Houston, you're going to see he's a big presence. Him and B. Brown on the field together should really be a good thing for us, including Jamori, Trey, that they got all. So I'm saying Joe is a run stopper for sure. Him and B. Brown. So that's just different. I never practiced with a guy like that. So he's just getting me better, honestly.
As you guys prepare for Houston, what are your thoughts on getting to play them in the season opener in the Alamo Dome?
I'm super excited for this game. I mean, I've just been thinking about this game because I'm from that area, so I'm just ready. They're a really good football team, so we got to come out and be ready to play.
Got a family coming in for that one?
Oh, got a lot of them coming in.
Yeah.
Got everybody coming in for that.
Awesome.
Coach Traylor has talked to us really through the fall and even going into the offseason about whether this program is built to last, that's kind of one of the focuses for you. What does that phrase mean to you, built to last?
We got to make noise this year. We can't just slack off or live to anybody's standards. We just got to keep writing, keep stacking good days on top of good days, making sure the what is the what and whatever, leave all that other stuff outside. So really just stick to the course, going hard, making sure we got working everybody.
Obviously, with the huge win streak to start last year, things were going pretty smoothly. How do you feel like this group is prepared to handle if some early adversity hits this season or if things don't always go your way?
I mean, we still got a lot of seniors and a lot of players that's played coming back. So as long as everybody plays their role, which we are doing, and we listening to Coach Traylor, and staying by that triangle, we should be good.
Cool.
All right, Katie, appreciate it, man.
Thank you.